Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will have the opening possession of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game.
Miami,
I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way.
This is really the season right here. See how these boys come out and how we play.
You all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order.
Turning it on.
Good block. Get out of there, Q. Get out of there, Q.
And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. And the Seminoles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule.
That is on kill.
Touchdown, Florida State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Way to set the tone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Way to set the tone early, offense. Oh, Georgia.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Irish offense comes out. First chance we've had to see them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this second.
Oh, get out of there.
Pulls it in. It's Larson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Gives it on the option.
Stuffed up.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
We ain't doing too much.
Defense is about firing off.
Get them off
the
the field.
offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Jackson gonna throw it. Gonna take a shot.
Oh, he dropped that. Yes, sir. Good deep.
Through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time.
Let go, Malvo. You saw it.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback empties his backfield. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Seminoles want to move quickly. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Going to try to get it himself. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Noles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short.
All right, down.
Gets it out fast. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snags it over the middle. He's brought down to one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They go to the ground. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Give me that, G.
And a catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown,
Do it.
Noles.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
You defended champs 3 times over. Stop the count. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Some of the names changed, but the main thing, what? The main thing. The main thing.
Ready to try the point after.
We got 3 games left in the season.
And
Notre
the extra
Dame,
point makes it
Miami at the
14.
crib, then we travel to
And for
Florida.
a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USC. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Oh, sir.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Rides it back and leaves him.
No, sir.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Jackson will throw.
No, sir, stop. Oh, my God.
He's got some space. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
You got to be locked in for on
catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football. You know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Let's go.
And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air to get more excited. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Come on, JC.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10.
Okay,
not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse. Breaks into the open.
You gone. They hit him right back in the mouth. Y'all see his spit skills, Paul? Y'all see his spit skills?
Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Seminoles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Everything's great with you.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the
good shit, Kill.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
We ain't got to do too much. We ain't got to do too much.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out.
We ain't got to do too much. Just in case there was ever any questions. We ain't got to do too much.
25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, If you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So Palmer.
Good D. Good D. Good D.
And the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense is already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Browning. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Good defense.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Here's a heat. Takes a hit.
Come on, JC.
There he goes. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the zone. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete. And he won't be able to get it as the defense gets him down at the 1.
When you got a weapon this good at tight end, the quarterback, you've got to look his way, especially in this area of the field. Because remember, it's the red zone where these windows are so small. Nice job getting the completion and picking up the first.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
They ain't on that enough.
And on that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Oh, he ain't in there?
They will score! Touchdown Irish! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
2nd down, he'll throw it.
We still hold.
Caught, goes to the marker. It's
we
April.
still holding, sir.
And
we
holding.
holding.
Down, and so is a flag. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. They'll go empty. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top.
Y'all both cook.
Unloads it downfield.
Y'all both cook.
Brings it in down the left side.
Y'all both
Running free. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Florida State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame.
Defense about to do its one.
This has been a very close game.
Defense about to do its one.
I
already know the guys.
Over Texas A&M. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those
guys are
where
you going?
Keeping an eye on it for us. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we stole the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make you feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away.
Good stop.
No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on! He has the first and still on his feet.
Stiff him.
And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And the Noles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback making adjustments. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Averill. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
That will be enough to move the chains and give him a first down in the red zone at the 14. Looking to throw on first down. He's
good route.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Kill him, G. Kill him, G. Kill him, G.
Back to pass.
He did. Kill him, G.
Got it. And he's into the end zone.
Kill him, G.
Touchdown, Noles. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Jackson will throw. Still looking on the move.
Where you going? Where you going?
He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They were able to do whatever they wanted the last time they had it. They put together some runs, they completed some passes, and they put a touchdown on the board. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Seminoles want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to fire on second down. It's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Good block, boy.
It's Averill.
You got it bounce.
Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Defense is there to make the stop. He's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback making checks. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Trying to get that way.
And what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra
point. He had no Heisman winner yet.
So that scoring drive took only 6
plays. Won a lot of awards.
He won no Heisman and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
We got a couple players in position right now. We trying to go ahead and ice them.
And this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
That's a dot.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Missouri ranked number 1. Clemson ranked before we beat them.
And the Seminoles will kick it away to start the second half.
We might have to beat Clemson.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Get down. Good tackle.
Out to the tight end.
Good tackle.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
You didn't make a little goddamn tackle.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, they're after him.
Oh, yeah, good defense.
Not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Here's the handoff.
Excuse us. Get out of there, Shelly. Get out of there, Shelly. Catch you. Pass him.
A giant
Get out of there, Shelly.
Picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
Well, that's why this running game is so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Seminoles just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And into the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Trying to slam in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run.
Get down, Shelly.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the...
Touchdown, Florida State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head?
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot.
Have a day,
he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll run the option. The pitch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that.
That's dead. That's dead.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson will throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Burnett. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. We're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Larson. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Make a fucking play.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking to fire.
JC, make a play!
Incomplete.
Come on, JC.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Just keep swinging it.
I'll pick that.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Throw me one.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. On the run from inside his own 5.
Oh, get it, Bobby.
And the returner will be brought down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop you.
Motion from the wide receiver. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Awesome.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
We got to convert here.
Quarterback will keep it.
Get missing. Oh, we out here. We out here. That's him. We out. Oh, get off him.
And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the right. Makes a pass to Marker. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
And the Noles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't Olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block.
Touchdown, Noles! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 7 over USC. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give on the option. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter.
Okay.
They're able to put a stop to that return right
Stop
at the
playing with
30-yard line.
Stop playing with that kid.
Guys, here
Trying to
comes
do
that
it.
Florida State offense back
Stop
onto
playing
the
with that
field.
kid. I see you,
That
Malvo.
running game was impressive,
see
taking
you,
them right
Malvo.
down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the...
He ain't big parts of the
Right
offense
at you,
this year.
So if you're on offense this
But
next
we
drive,
getting
take a
them right.
look at
Oh,
their
get out of
safeties
that kill.
and see if they're...
Nice.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
First man always got to miss something.
They'll try the left side. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll ride the hot hand. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Seminoles with the 1st and 10.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. It's a really nice run.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some...
Going for it all.
That's a dot, y'all, if y'all ain't know.
And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was 3rd down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country.
Well, if the big key was 3rd down defense,
well, let's see what they practice 4th down defense. Set up 4th.
And they did.
He's got it. First down and more. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, the head coach is looking real smart after gambling for it there on 4th and short in field goal range, but he trusts his quarterback to go to the right place with the football.
That wasn't
Huge
no
play now setting up 1st and goal.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. And they will score.
That wasn't no gamble. That was
touchdown Seminoles.
Look, even Brett celebrating. He's like, oh, yeah. Oh, my bad.
They'll be a perfect 10-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And I put the backup in.
And that's why he is an All-American
Left their little
caliber
hearts.
player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Oh, yeah, Berryman, 5-star junior. He
Now
was a
what they had in
5-star
mind
sophomore.
to start this drive. Here
Because
comes
obviously
2nd
he was
and
a 5-star
13.
freshman.
42 Spider.
It's Berryman. Head dog. Everybody know that.
Right back to it. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the
This shit all
27.
good. He a young boy, too.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Winton. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30.
JC, what
And
you
they are
doing?
pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Yeah, crap.
This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
We don't give a fuck because the backup in.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown.
We don't give a fuck because the
Fighting
backup in.
Irish.
All right, respect.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And he tacks on the extra point.
I honestly wasn't knowing. We was
They're
just like,
coming
whatever.
out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
And that wasn't no fucking buzz.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down.
Buzzkill. We living
Guys, here
good.
comes the Florida State offense.
We don't want
onto
them to
the
get the
field.
ball back.
This
We
has
can
been
make sure
exactly
that
the
right
way
now.
you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great
My players
execution.
do
They've
not
done
even
exactly
look at me when
what
it's
they
time to
want.
get in that chicken
Oh,
box.
he's
You
got
get in that
some
chicken
space.
box, get in that chicken box.
The 20.
You know, no clock management. This shit
Slippery
kill.
slide.
You want to get in that chicken box, get in that chicken box. You ain't got to look at the side.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing
And if they
at
wouldn't
a
do it
higher
to
level
us,
than this
good for them.
defense. And they're
Shit,
keeping their
I'ma
foot
do it.
on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Big
Lining up to
playing
tack
like
one
we the
more
number
onto
2
that
team in
lead.
the country. Stop that.
And right down the middle. That one's going to get a little star marked beside
Obviously,
the play sheet.
number 1.
One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. Working the middle. At midfield, he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Scanning the field, it's Winton. Fires to the big fella. Wow. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
JC,
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20.
Come on, set.
From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot.
It's a bookie.
Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It is good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kid Brewer Stadium.
Come on, Balbo. We see the promised land.
Advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia State. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6.
If they allow.
Back to pass.
They don't allow. We appreciate
Using the cut game.
Oh!
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
He could.
Wants to go up top on first down. Dances away. The throw. Hauls it in. And he's wrestled to the ground.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Quick out.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how
go get that.
It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there.
Why they
as they
had
try
me on
to
the corner?
finish
I
this
don't know.
game with a
I'm
little
trying to
something to
eat.
feel good about. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
You do not give a fuck.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the
y'all
middle. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on first down.
You took your shit, dude.
He's got it inside the 30. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that.
They tried to. Oh, look at Michigan won. They
And
beat Iowa.
he'll
They be
just
moving
take
up.
a knee, and this drive will start at the
They be moving
25.
up. Did them boys a little favor.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This
Still
thing
them
got
boys
out
a
of
little
hand
favor. I
on
know
them, and
they
they'll try
trying
to
to move
finish
up.
with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Fires to the
Nah,
tight
good shit,
end.
Wolford.
This junior making his
No, you
presence
ain't letting that
felt and
type
making the
shit
stop
slide.
after a short gain.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today.
Good defense.
But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. One more play to pad the stats. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
If you bet against
Thanks
us
so
this
much
week,
for
yeah,
spending
we're
some
crazy.
time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse
Folks, ain't
Palmer,
even
I'm Reese
cover
Davis,
play.
and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Unless the spread was 40. Niggas ain't even cover. Nasty. Man, shout out to my young boy DK, man. my young boy DK breaking, you know what I'm saying, breaking records, standing on business, how you supposed to stand on business. My young boy DK, shout out to that boy. Shout out to that boy. What is it? Single season rushing record? G. Single season receiving record. ACC. Florida State passing record, touchdowns. ACC. Good money. I think we had a few people came for Notre Dame too. Five-star. My Fed. 5-star. It's a good haul. And we back number 1. As we should be. As he should be. As he should be, man. 98 for 18, basically 19, 35 tubs.